Have you ever found yourself waking up multiple times during the night to use the bathroom, only to wake up the next morning feeling tired and drained of energy? This phenomenon, known as nocturia, or frequent nighttime urination, is a common issue for people over 60, directly affecting sleep, overall health, and quality of life. It is not only disruptive, but can also be linked to underlying health conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, prostate problems, or age-related hormonal changes. Daily habits, fluid intake, and the foods you consume also play a significant role in causing nighttime urination. Many people don't realize that drinking fluids in the evening, diuretic beverages like coffee, tea, or alcohol, or even a diet high in bladder-irritating foods, can lead to repeated trips to the bathroom at night. In addition, factors such as fluid retention in the legs, age-related decline in bladder function, or medications for chronic conditions can make nocturia even more severe. In today's video, we will explore 8 of the most effective and science-backed ways to reduce nighttime urination, helping you sleep better, increase daytime energy, and improve your overall quality of life. Each method is designed to be easy to implement, suitable for people over 60, and can be seamlessly integrated into your daily routine. If you're looking for ways to sleep better, reduce waking up in the middle of the night, and improve your overall health, this is the video for you. Let's explore each method in detail, understand why it works, and learn how to apply it simply to reduce nighttime urination and enjoy more restful sleep every night. After understanding the impact of frequent nighttime urination nocturia, it's important to start with simple yet effective steps. The first step in the journey to reduce nocturia is managing your fluid and beverage intake before bedtime. This is a basic approach, but it has a significant effect, helping prevent your bladder from becoming overloaded and reducing the number of times you wake up at night. Reducing fluid intake before bedtime is the first strategy recommended by experts. Many people don't realize that drinking a lot of fluids in the evening, especially diuretic beverages like coffee, tea, or alcohol, can stimulate the bladder and increase nighttime trips to the bathroom. Experts suggest limiting fluid intake 2 to 3 hours before sleep while focusing on consuming most of your daily fluids earlier in the day. If you still feel thirsty in the evening, take only small sips to stay hydrated without overfilling the bladder. The effectiveness of this method goes beyond simply reducing fluid intake before bedtime. In older adults, the hormone ADH, antidiuretic hormone, tends to decline, causing the kidneys to produce more urine at night. When a large amount of fluid is consumed late in the evening, the bladder fills quickly, leading to increased nighttime urination. By cutting back on fluids before sleep, you give your body time to process the remaining water and stabilize urine production, thereby reducing the risk of waking up multiple times during the night. Certain medical conditions, such as heart disease, diabetes, or prostate issues, can also increase the risk of nocturia. However, even for those in generally good health, managing fluid and beverage intake provides significant benefits. Additional measures, such as elevating the legs during the day to reduce fluid retention, wearing compression socks, or avoiding bladder irritants in the evening, can also be effective. Practicing this method is simple. Make it a habit to drink most of your fluids in the morning and early afternoon, gradually reducing intake in the late afternoon and evening. You can keep a small water bottle by the bedside for small sips if needed, avoiding drinking a full glass right before bed. If you are taking diuretic medications, consult your doctor about the optimal timing to maximize effectiveness and reduce nighttime urination. Research shows that people who follow this approach consistently experience fewer nighttime awakenings, improve sleep, and greater alertness in the morning. This is the first, but most important, step in effectively managing nocturia, especially for those over 60, whose bodies are more sensitive to hormonal changes in age-related bladder function decline. Method 2, elevating the legs before bed. This is a simple yet highly effective approach, particularly for individuals who experience fluid retention in the legs or feet, which often occurs after long periods of standing or sitting. When you remain upright for extended periods, gravity causes fluid to accumulate in the lower limbs. When you lie down at night, this fluid returns to the bloodstream, prompting the kidneys to produce more urine and increasing the frequency of nighttime bathroom trips. Elevating the legs for about 30-60 minutes before bedtime helps the body reabsorb excess fluid, reducing the amount of urine the kidneys need to produce at night. Studies show that this method is especially effective for individuals with conditions such as chronic venous insufficiency, swollen legs, or heart weakness, as it helps decrease swelling and relieve pressure on the bladder. The practice is very simple. You can use pillows to raise your legs above heart level or sit in a reclined chair to elevate them. This allows fluid in the leg tissues to move back into the circulation and be processed by the kidneys before sleep, reducing nighttime bathroom trips. Some people also use compression socks during the day to support blood flow and prevent fluid buildup. But elevating the legs before bed remains the most direct and easy to implement approach. Regularly elevating your legs each evening can provide benefits beyond reducing nocturia. It helps lower the risk of leg cramps, improves circulation, and reduces the likelihood of more serious issues such as deep vein thrombosis, DVT. This is particularly important for adults over 60, as cardiovascular function and circulation naturally decline with age, increasing the risk of swelling and poor blood flow. Experts recommend elevating the legs for 30 to 60 minutes in the evening, which can be paired with a light herbal tea to relax before sleep. When combined consistently with reducing fluid intake before bedtime, you will notice a significant decrease in nighttime awakenings, improved sleep quality, and greater alertness in the morning. A small tip to maximize effectiveness is to combine leg elevation with gentle exercises, such as ankle rotations or foot flexing while your legs are raised. This promotes better blood and fluid circulation, enhances reabsorption of excess fluid, and allows the bladder to rest during the night. People who spend a lot of time walking or standing during the day will notice a marked difference when practicing this method. The third method you can use to reduce nighttime urination is the double voiding technique. This is a simple yet highly effective approach that helps empty the bladder completely before bedtime, significantly reducing the number of times you wake up during the night. Double voiding is performed by urinating once, then waiting a few seconds or up to a minute before trying to urinate a second time. The goal is to ensure the bladder is fully emptied. When urine remains in the bladder, it can trigger the urge to urinate shortly afterward, causing multiple awakenings during the night. This explains why many people, especially older adults, continue to wake up repeatedly even after going to the bathroom right before bed. This method is particularly helpful for individuals with bladder issues such as bladder enlargement, reduced bladder muscle function, benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, or those recovering from urinary tract infections. Studies show that regularly practicing double voiding helps decrease nighttime urination frequency, improve bladder control, and enhance overall sleep quality. Another key benefit of double voiding is that it helps you become more aware of your bladder's actual capacity, allowing you to adjust daytime urination habits. When the bladder is trained to empty completely, the body can regulate urination more effectively, reducing sudden urges at night and promoting deeper, uninterrupted sleep. Practicing this technique is very simple and cost-free. When you go for your final bathroom trip before bed, urinate as usual, remain still for about 30-60 seconds, and then try to urinate a second time. This small habit can have a big impact, especially when combined with reducing fluid intake before bedtime and elevating the legs. When applied consistently, it can noticeably decrease nighttime awakenings, promote deeper sleep, and leave you feeling alert and full of energy in the morning. In addition to practicing double voiding before bedtime, it can also be done during the day to train the bladder, particularly for those whose bladder function declines with age. This training helps increase bladder capacity and reduce urination frequency, laying the foundation for better sleep at night. Some small tips to maximize the effectiveness of double voiding include relaxing the bladder muscles during the second urination to avoid straining, avoiding excessive fluid intake right before bed, and combining it with pelvic floor exercises like Kegels to strengthen the bladder muscles. These habits will help you better control your bladder, reduce nighttime urination, and improve overall sleep quality. After implementing fluid management, leg elevation before bed, and the double voiding technique, the fourth method to effectively reduce nocturia is adjusting your diet. Eating habits play a key role in affecting the bladder, especially at night. Certain foods and beverages can irritate the bladder, increasing the urge to urinate and disrupting sleep. Beverages such as coffee, tea, and alcohol all have diuretic effects, increasing urine production and contributing to nighttime urination. In addition, spicy foods, high-acid foods like oranges and tomatoes, or artificial sweeteners can also irritate the bladder. Even high-water content foods like watermelon or cucumber, if eaten close to bedtime, can increase trips to the bathroom. Therefore, adjusting both the timing and types of foods consumed in the evening is an important step in reducing nocturia. An effective strategy is to track your diet using a food diary, noting what you eat and drink in the afternoon and evening, while observing its impact on your sleep and nighttime bathroom trips. This way, you can identify which foods or beverages irritate your bladder and adjust your habits accordingly. For example, if you drink coffee in the evening and find yourself waking up frequently, try shifting it to the morning or switch to a caffeine-free herbal tea. Another approach is to follow an anti-inflammatory diet rich in vegetables, low-acid fruits, whole grains, and lean protein. This type of diet not only supports bladder health, but also helps maintain a healthy weight, reducing pressure on the bladder and lowering the risk of nighttime urination. Research published in the journal Urology shows that individuals who maintain a healthy weight and eat a balanced diet experience less nocturia compared to those who are overweight or consume bladder-irritating foods. In addition, limiting diuretic beverages in the evening, combined with a balanced dinner high in protein, vegetables, and complex carbohydrates, helps prevent the bladder from becoming overloaded. Older adults should aim to finish dinner before 7 p.m., giving the body enough time to process fluids and reduce nighttime awakenings. Another helpful tip is to divide evening meals into smaller portions, avoiding overeating at once, especially foods with high water content or caffeine. This allows the body to process food and fluids more efficiently, relieving pressure on the bladder and minimizing nighttime urination. Combining a balanced diet with previous strategies such as leg elevation and double voiding creates a comprehensive approach to improve sleep quality and reduce nighttime awakenings. Method 5. Bladder training. This technique helps the bladder adapt and increase its capacity, thereby reducing the number of times you need to wake up at night to urinate. Bladder training is particularly important for older adults, as the bladder can lose capacity or some of its flexible contracting ability with age. Bladder training is done by gradually extending the time between urination during the day. For example, if you normally go to the bathroom every hour, try delaying the next trip by 10-15 minutes. As your body adapts, you continue to increase the interval little by little, helping the bladder learn to hold more urine without causing a feeling of urgency or sudden bladder pressure. One of the greatest benefits of bladder training is improved bladder control. When the bladder can hold urine more effectively, the amount of excess urine produced at night decreases, allowing for uninterrupted and deeper sleep. Research published in the Journal of Urology shows that older adults who regularly practice bladder training experience a significant reduction in nighttime urination compared to those who do not. This provides clear evidence that bladder training can enhance sleep quality and improve overall health. In addition, bladder training helps you become more aware of your bladder's actual capacity, allowing you to adjust your daily drinking and bathroom habits. When the bladder is trained to empty and hold urine efficiently, sudden urges to urinate occur less frequently, especially at night. To maximize effectiveness, you can combine bladder training with the double voiding technique, leg elevation before bed, and evening fluid management. Start by practicing small steps, patiently track your progress, and keep a daily urination diary. The diary helps identify habits or factors that increase nighttime urination and provides motivation to maintain the training routine. Some tips to make bladder training more effective include practicing consistently, gradually increasing the interval between bathroom trips, avoiding holding urine for too long, which can overstretch the bladder, and incorporating pelvic floor exercises, Kegels, to strengthen bladder muscles. Combining these exercises improves urinary control, reduces leakage, and increases bladder flexibility, an approach particularly important for adults over 60. Method 6. Review and adjust medications. Some medications, especially diuretics and drugs with indirect diuretic effects, can cause you to wake up multiple times at night. Understanding the role of your medications and the timing of their use is an important step in reducing nocturia and improving sleep quality. Diuretics are commonly prescribed to treat high blood pressure, heart failure, or fluid retention. They help the body eliminate excess fluid, but also increase urine production, particularly if taken in the evening. Additionally, other medications such as corticosteroids, antidepressants, or drugs for chronic conditions can also increase nighttime urination. Identifying which medications affect the bladder allows you to adjust dosages and timing to reduce the frequency of nighttime awakenings. Experts recommend that if you notice an increase in nighttime urination after starting a new medication, consult your doctor or pharmacist to review your regimen. In some cases, your doctor may adjust the timing of your medication, for example, taking diuretics in the morning, or choose alternative medications that have less impact on sleep. These adjustments can significantly reduce nighttime awakenings and help you enjoy more uninterrupted sleep. A study from the American Urological Association shows that patients taking diuretics in the evening experience significantly more nocturia, while those taking them in the morning have a notable reduction in nighttime awakenings. This demonstrates that the timing of medication is an important factor in managing nighttime urination, especially in older adults. Beyond diuretics, individuals taking other medications for chronic conditions should also consider potential effects. Certain antidepressants or corticosteroids can increase the urge to urinate. Discussing all current medications with your doctor helps identify the causes of nocturia and develop appropriate solutions. In many cases, simply adjusting the timing of medication or choosing an alternative can significantly improve the condition without compromising treatment effectiveness. A practical tip is to keep a diary of all medications and their timing, alongside tracking nighttime urination frequency. With concrete data, your doctor can more easily assess the situation and recommend optimal adjustments. This also helps you become more aware of how medications affect your sleep and make small but effective changes, such as timing fluid intake and medication appropriately in combination with other strategies you've learned. After reviewing and adjusting medications, method 7 to reduce nighttime urination is to maintain physical activity throughout the day. Regular movement not only keeps the body healthy, but also supports the bladder and kidneys in processing body fluids efficiently, reducing the risk of fluid buildup in the legs and decreasing the number of nighttime awakenings. When we sit or stand for long periods during the day, gravity causes fluid to accumulate in the legs and feet. At night, when lying down, this fluid returns to the bloodstream, prompting the kidneys to produce more urine and increasing nighttime bathroom trips. Physical activity, especially walking, swimming, cycling, or other moderate exercises, helps the body process excess fluid and distribute it evenly, reducing pressure on the bladder at night. Pelvic floor exercises, such as Kegels, also play an important role in strengthening bladder muscles, helping better control sudden urges to urinate. When combined with moderate physical activity, the bladder becomes more flexible, reduces leakage, and improves urine-holding capacity. This is particularly important for adults over 60, as bladder and pelvic floor muscles naturally weaken with age. Research from the Urology Care Foundation indicates that individuals who maintain regular physical activity experience fewer nighttime urination problems compared to those who are sedentary. Moderate exercise improves blood circulation, reduces inflammation, and enhances overall circulation, supporting the kidneys in processing fluids more efficiently. This is why physical activity not only boosts overall health, but also directly impacts the frequency of nighttime bathroom trips. A real-life example: Margaret, 71, used to wake up several times each night. After starting a routine of 30 minutes of light walking each morning and daily Kegel exercises, her nighttime urination reduced from 3-4 times to just 1 to 2 times. Her sleep became deeper, and she woke up feeling alert and energized. This demonstrates that just 30 minutes of moderate activity each day can make a significant difference for sleep quality and bladder health. Beyond its direct benefits for the bladder, physical activity helps maintain a healthy weight, reduces pressure on the bladder, supports cardiovascular health, strengthens bones and joints, and improves mental well-being. When the body's healthy and blood circulation is good, the bladder functions more efficiently, reducing sudden urges to urinate, especially at night. A helpful tip for maintaining an exercise routine is to choose activities that are moderate and age-appropriate, such as walking in the park, gentle swimming, or stationary cycling. You can also combine pelvic floor exercises and simple stretching at home to enhance the benefits. Consistency is key. When daily movement becomes a habit, you will notice a significant difference in nighttime awakenings and overall sleep quality. The final method is establishing a regular bedtime routine. Maintaining a consistent sleep schedule not only improves overall sleep, but also supports bladder function and helps reduce nighttime trips to the bathroom. When the body is aligned with its natural circadian rhythm, or internal biological clock, organs, including the bladder, function more efficiently. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day helps regulate hormones that control urine production, particularly ADH, antidiuretic hormone, stabilizing nighttime urine output. This is especially important for adults over 60 as ADH levels gradually decline with age, increasing the risk of nocturia. Some strategies to establish a consistent sleep routine include going to bed and waking up at the same time each day, even on weekends. Creating a relaxing pre-sleep environment through reading, warm baths, meditation, or deep breathing, and avoiding stimulating activities or electronic devices such as phones, computers, or TVs for at least an hour before bedtime to reduce the impact of blue light on melatonin production, the hormone that regulates sleep. Maintaining a regular sleep routine not only reduces nighttime urination, but also improves overall sleep quality. When sleep is deep and continuous, the body has the opportunity to restore energy, stabilize blood pressure, and regulate hormones, reducing feelings of fatigue and stress in the morning. Research from the Cleveland Clinic shows that individuals who maintain a stable sleep schedule and create a relaxing sleep environment tend to wake up less often during the night, enjoy deeper sleep, and feel more alert and refreshed in the morning. A real-life story comes from Harold, 68, who used to wake up 3-4 times each night to use the bathroom. After establishing a fixed sleep and wake schedule, combined with light reading before bed and avoiding late-night coffee, his nighttime awakenings decreased to 1 to 2 times, his sleep became deeper, and he felt more alert in the morning. This demonstrates that a consistent sleep routine not only improves sleep but also supports bladder control. Additionally, creating a relaxing pre-sleep routine helps reduce stress and anxiety, factors that can stimulate the bladder and increase nighttime urination. Activities such as meditation, deep breathing, warm baths, or listening to soft music help relax both body and mind, allowing the bladder to rest overnight. We have now explored 8 effective methods. It is clear that reducing nighttime urination does not rely solely on medications or medical treatments, but also depends heavily on lifestyle habits, diet, physical activity, and sleep. Each method has its own role but complements the others, forming a comprehensive system that improves sleep, supports bladder control, and enhances overall health, especially for adults over 60. When all 8 methods are applied together, you will notice a significant difference. Fewer nighttime awakenings, deeper and more continuous sleep, improved daytime energy, greater alertness, and overall enhanced health. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, share it with your family and friends, and subscribe to receive more videos on health, sleep, and strategies to reduce nighttime urination. Leave a comment to share your experiences or questions. Your insights could help others facing similar challenges.